Logan, why do you think it's important? Let's take Elijah for just a second. That kid is absolutely brilliant. He's got a kind heart, and he was kind of quiet when he first started, and you and him became pretty good friends, didn't you? And as a matter of fact, there's a couple of times you and I'd have a conversation, and you'd tell me just how bright Elijah was and that you enjoyed being with him. He kind of blossomed after that, didn't he? He's much more vocal, and it's fun to see the brilliance come out in him that for some reason our society doesn't encourage that, but he's just got some great ideas and some just raw talent. And I'm glad you talked about the influence that your parents have on you. But let me ask you about this. Now, you've developed this relationship, among others, with Elijah. Would you say he's also a good influence on you?
I feel like it's really inspiring that he just sort of just didn't be himself because he thought others would make fun of him or he didn't look cool or whatever. And ever since I met him a couple of weeks after, I was just talking with him right at this table, and he just started to talk more. He was very vocal, like Mike said, and he started to be more of himself, and he stopped caring really what other people think, and he has definitely bonded a stronger relationship with Jesus and God, and that's the one thing that I feel everybody needs in their life.
Jesus and God kind of help through all the problems, don't you? So, and that's a good segue. We'll do another video just on that particular subject. Okay. So, one night we were sitting in here, and can you tell everybody why we sit at a round table?
So everybody can face each other and talk, and we always actually leave an open chair here for Jesus to sit with us.
And everybody's equal. There's no leader here, right? I'm one of the guys. I don't get to tell you what to think, do I? Mm-hmm. You determine what you think based upon what you know. And having Jesus in your life makes that decision process a lot better. So let's finish off with this. What advice would you give a 13 to 16-year-old to start their life now to have a meaningful life overall?
There's this really good quote that my mom wrote on a whiteboard that we have written it's like hanging on our door, and she wrote down, you cannot change the beginning, but you can always change the end. It's like choosing different friend groups, knowing that if there's people that are horrible influences on you and you want to change, then you change the people you're hanging out with. If you don't like your choices that you're making, you put a change to stop doing that. It's the same thing with most addictions too. You just gotta actually you have to put forth the effort to change and stop what you're doing, and that it's harmful for you. Everything will be harmful for you, good or bad, but you always want those good things to end up on a positive note, and you never want to go to bed or wake up on a negative note.
That's great stuff. Logan, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Peace from Grace City Church.